Hello there, it's Alan. Hang on, come a bit closer. Got a video. I've got a video. I've got a website, details below as per usual. Right, I wasn't going to do a video, but I thought I'm a bit far away, aren't I? Should I get a bit closer? A bit more informal. I can never get used to... Ow, done me back in now. These bar stools, they're not very... I can swivel though. Yeah, it's good for your hips. See? Head's not moving, but the body is. Now then, what was I going to say? Yeah, I wasn't going to do a video, but I thought it's such a nice day, I'd stop in and make a video. No, I just thought I'd do a quick video on... a lot of people probably know this already. However, there's a lot of new people coming into the crafting group, so I thought I'd just do a quick video on what we can do with our empty drinks cans. Just a quick one. A little bit of what it could be. You've got to prepare yourself, a little bit of health and safety, but I'll go into that when we start. And I thought, because it's such a nice day, that I would take the camcorder out and I would show you the garden of where I'm living at the moment. So, well, the house. So I just thought I'd just show you the garden. So, welcome to my home. So let's go for a walk. Okay, I've had some new delivery of some new goodies that I wanted to share with you. As you know, I am a stencil junkie, so I have added two more to my collection. One of them which is called the Sketch Grid. Isn't this fabulous? Let me just take it out so that I can show you. Isn't this fabulous? So many lines, you know, on the back of the canvas. That's, oh yes, I can see this becoming a firm favourite in due time. Yep, I like that. That would also look very good on the jelly plate, because it's just got a few lines for when you come to doing over printing. I must get my jelly plate out again and start having a play, because I did enjoy that. But I think with the jelly plate, it's one of them things that you have to be in the mood. Like a lot of crafters. Hang on, let me just get this in. Some projects can take weeks and weeks. You have to be in the zone to work on that particular project. Sometimes it's so easy, you can just blast it off, no problem at all, no sweat, and it's done. So with some of the projects, I've got like the newspaper one, which is still only on level 3 or level 4. That is still another 4 layers away at least, I think. Anyway, right, and the next stencil is from Joggles, and this one's called Layer Blocks. Now, I got this because I liked, again, I can see this on my jelly plate. So I just come in a little bit. There. I can see this on my jelly plate. I can see it being built up. Layers, a couple of layers, excuse me a minute. Oh, I do apologise. And, oh, can't swallow them. And it was, I just like the look on it. And I think it's got quite a lot of uses. Some stencils you get and you think, well, okay, one or two, that you can use it one or two ways. Like the faces that I've got, they are brilliant for what they are, but they are just the face. There's only so many ways that you can use that face. However, there is a lot of longevity in it, and you can use a little bits of the face. So don't get me wrong, it is a very good stencil, and it's one that I'm going to get a lot of enjoyment out of. It's not what I would call a basics. You know, that one that you could go to and you could use to build up layer after layer. This is one that I would call a basic, as is the other one that I showed you, that you can go and you can use it. You can use it multi-medium. I can see this with some gesso, with some paints, some inks, some... Oh, I didn't show you. What did I show you? Some... and I've got to I have got to, with a big G, got to get into my pan pastels. I have that. Hang on, let me just go. I've got that. I've got that. And I've got that. Now, why am I not exploring what these can do when I've bought them, and I should do? I like them. They look nice. They look pretty. You know, they've got nice colours. As you can see, I've used this one a bit. But they just look really nice, and they're very... I've got to learn how to use these. I'm going to try using them with a stencil. I think that's the one way forward, and I might switch the video camera on when we're having a play, and we can go on this journey together. Now then, what else did come into my... Let me just put this away because I don't want to damage it. In my little package envelope of crafting goodies, I've ordered some more for tomorrow. Well, they'll come next week. Do you remember I told you about the flowers on the the melt pot, and then there was the flowers? Well, I've tracked down the stamp that has been built around the flower, so I've tracked it down, and yay, I'm looking forward to using it. Now then, do you remember them tags that I told you about, the Prima tags, that I had the other two and I was thinking about buying the third one? Well, I bought the third one. Now, I've got to be honest when I say this. I was a little disappointed, yet I've gone and bought the other pad. When I came to using my inks to blend, because it is a coated surface, here I'll show you, this is the other one. There's three. Don't get me wrong, all three are brilliant. They're all brilliant. That's the tag for that one. All three are brilliant. However, when I came to do this one here, this project that I did, well, if I just come in a little bit, sorry I'm waffling on. I did this project, and you're not going to be, if I tell you, this project took me half an hour. This? Seriously, it took me half an hour. The basis of this is watercolour pencils. That's it. All this is watercolour pencils with a Secura glitter pen there and a glitter pen there and a little pen pick it up. And the other bit I used was, where are they? My Yatsumo paints. So that is the basis of that. And these are the two. This is one of the new Primus doll stamps that I bought, and actually I'm liking it. I can see it going lots of ways, even though at the moment this is quite girly. I think I can actually grunge this up completely and take it to it'd be interesting to see how I can take it to another place. I might actually do that, is take this stamp, then grunge her up, really take it to a grungy, steampunky world, so it'll be interesting to see on how I can do it. Anyway, I digress. On the tag here at the back, you can see it a little bit there. That's the tag. Are they in the bin? Because what had happened is that I was using that one as the backing, this design here. Oh, here it is. Well, when it came to inking the edges, sorry, I'm rustling around in the bin. I'm trying to find some bits that will show you a little bit better. I shouldn't really throw these away because they are very useful to use on other... Here we go. I shouldn't throw these away because I need to keep these. They're good little bits. Now, when it came to doing the edges, I mean, okay, it looks okay there. but it was very, very blotchy, and it didn't quite. If I show you that there, can you see how this has got more of a softer edge to it? Well, I couldn't get the soft edge that I wanted. I don't know whether it was me or what. I used my blending mat, but as you can see, it ended up being ripped up, put in the bin. Now that's wrong. I should keep that, because like here I've done here, it's just added on a little bit of a corner as a bit of detail. So I shouldn't throw them away. So I've learnt from that, so I'm going to put them to one side and keep them. I'm going to keep this, and then I'm going to go and do her grunge, 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 and we'll see how the contrast is. Now then, that's that pad. Then I'll show you that pad. Now this is the other pad from Julie and Prima. Again, this has got. If I turn it round, you might be able to see. That's one of the designs. They're actually. I thought these were just going to be a water wash, but there is designs to them. That's the first one. As I say, you do get quite a few. Now that's the second. No, no, they're both this. That looks. No, they're both the same quality on either side. That is design number 2. That is design number 3. It's just got some, a little bit of washed on the side. There's not a lot of detail. There's just that little bit of detail. Then you've got, let me move that, a nice yellow one. Then you've got a sort of this is a nice one. I like this one. This is quite masculine. This one, I like it. That is a masculine one. Then we've got another yellow, a brighter yellow. Again, that's water washed. It's got a graduation from the white to a deeper yellow. So yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 designs, and there's 8 sheets per design. So I've got the complete set. I'm now fixed for doing tags. I must admit, I am so in love with these. I really like these. Just a shame they're not double-sided. That's just one thing, Julie. Can we have this again, please, but double-sided? This one. Yay, thank you. Okay, then, what else? I've got 2 more things to show you, then we'll get on to doing a bit of crafting. I came across a stamp, and at first I wasn't expecting anything, because it was, I don't know, was this in the sale? I don't know if it was in the sale or not. I wasn't expecting anything from it, but I thought, yeah, it'd be nice, interesting, I could do it. It's a ribbon stamp. Now, it may not look anything. It looked okay on the... That is what they say it's going to look like. And yet I did a print, and that, I've stamped that just using my finger, no block. I just put it down and pressed with my fingers. Yay, impressed. Really am. And this is by an American company. This is by Beeline Designs, 1212 East K Mustang, Oklahoma. Is it okay? Oklahoma 73064. I've got. Why do I keep saying actually? Alan, do not say actually. Put a notice up there. Actually, do not say actually. I've got a few of their stamps, and they've been good. I've enjoyed, but this, I now do not need to buy another piece of ribbon to go on my designs, because I've got my ribbon here. Any colour I want on any paper. I can gloss it, I can emboss it, so I was well pleased with that. If you want to know more about this one, what is the, let me see, I don't know where the design is. Anyway, if you're interested in it, let me know, and I will see if I can point you in the right directions about it. But I'm pleased with that. I really am pleased. There's not many stamps that I get that I think, yay. That is a stamp that is a yay. Right, now then, one last thing. I saw this and I thought it was a ruler that you could do it. Well, let me just, are we as far back as we can? Yeah. Well. Oh, by the way, I hope I was all in line with this and everybody saw it. Oh, embarrassment. No, this is not much of a ruler, is it? I thought I could cut and everything. But it's by EK Tools. But when I looked into it, it is called a centering ruler. And what it means is that you've got your 0 point there, and then you've got your graduation, you've got inches, and you've also got millimetres. And also, because I've said it again, no, did I say also? I don't know what word I'm not allowed to use. What word am I not allowed to use, Alan? I know which it is, actually. How many times have you come to doing a round object and you thought, well, I need to, where's the middle? Where can I place it in the middle? There you go. It is round there. It will go around your object. You can also go flat. You know, it's not nothing. It wasn't expensive, and as far as ruler goes, this was quite cheap. But I didn't realise the fact that sometimes you want a ruler and it's not quite. You've got a bit of a funny sort of how can I put it, surface to work round. Well, this is just one of them rulers that it's nothing, but it's something. Do you know what I mean? Or am I talking drivel? It's glossy there. It's a matte finish. It's bendy, and like I say, you can go round circles so that you know where to put something, and you know when something's dead centered. So, yeah. As I say, it didn't cost. I think it was about £3, which equates to what? $1. Always worked to $1. $1.50 to the pound. Yeah. And as I say, it's by EK Tools. This is called a centering ruler. Nice one. Right then. Let me just have a quick slurp of tea. My computer's 99%, so what I'm doing is I'm transferring and backing up all my data, so that's the reason why I can't do any. I wanted to do some digital work today. Tea done. Now then, what am I doing today? Right, I'm gonna I mean, I know it's beautifully done. This is because it's saving time. A drinks can. How many people, hands up, knew that we could make embellishments out of a tin can? Out of a drinks can? Really? That many people? Whoa. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this into some form of embellishment. Using an embossing folder, our embossing machine of choice. This will work on your little diddy ones, your big ones, and your smaller ones. Right, to cut it, what I've done here is I've just put some tape just round it so that it protects it a little bit, and also if there's any little pieces, it will pick the pieces up, you know, so they're glued to the tape. Now with this, there is some safety warnings. Please don't go rushing in. Now I should have, he says, where is it? I did have a pair of gloves that I used to use, but in the move I don't know where they are. Now saying that, no doubt as soon as I finish this video I will find them. I'm just having a quick look around to see if I can see them before I go ahead, but no, I can't see them. Are they down here? I thought they were all here together, but they've disappeared. I'll find them later. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use a tea towel to hold it. Right. What I've done is because to save time, I've cut the top off. That's all it is. Just quickly piece in, cut round. Now to do the cutting, You can use scissors, obviously, but I would use a pair of scissors that are built to cut metal. Let me just sit down here for a minute. Now, you can sometimes get these multi-purpose kitchen scissors. You know, the ones they've got a gap there for, you know, sort of jars, and they'll cut anything. Or you can dip into your partner's DIY stash and pull out some. These are tin cutters. They're designed to cut tin. So all we do, right, how do we know where we're cutting? Right, let me just take this piece of paper off. This piece of plastic. Down the centre of each can there is a line. Can you see it there? That will be our cutting line. So let's put that down there, fold it across, cover this hand, because this is the hand that's going to be holding, and then cut in. Right. The can has a little beveled edge, so we're going to try and cut along that line there. You see it? If I just maybe move in a little bit, maybe that'll help. And remember to keep in light focus on. We're going to cut along that line there. Can you see it? There. Most drinks cans will have it. So once again, protect ourselves by using gloves or tea towel, and then cut as best we can. Go right in there, then cut. Like you see how there's little jagged pieces. Don't worry about that. Right, I'll just show you that. I'll put these down. Now then, let's hold that there. These are the kitchen scissors. They're a bit harder to cut, but as you can see, they're doing the job. It's a little bit more force, but they are cutting. There we go. Right, that is. Now then, I'm thinking if we cut that there, let's just go down here, and if we pierce like this, try not to get into the I'm in shot, aren't I? Yeah, I'm very conscious now because once or twice I've gone off shot and you've missed some information. And then, hang on, that one there needs to be a bit more. And then if we just bring these down there like that. Then this is where we're going to have to take a line and then just go. Can you see where they just do little by little? I know I've gone quiet because I'm concentrating. I'm a man, I can't do two things at once. There we are. We have a dome. These alcohol inks, they come up a treat. Absolutely, that's all you need is some alcohol inks. What I might do is on another video is get the alcohol inks out and just show you what you can do with some tin. But that is now right. So let me just get the. Here we go. Just reaching up. Go into our filing. Our little. Get some smooth. And then just all we're doing is just taking the sharp edges off so that we're not going to cut ourselves when we come to use them. There you go. We've got a dome. Obviously, if you can see there, it just needs a little bit of tidying up. You would take more time in preparing than what I've done, but there you go. We have a dome. That can be the centre of a metal flower using these, and then you build up your petals. Right, we've got, as you can see, it's still round. Ow. That's the reason why you should wear gloves, because if you, I did some little bit of damage, and we've got to be careful of pieces like that. Can you see? Even though it's still there and it's stuck on with the tape, it's still a dangerous little thing, but we're going to change that in a minute. Right, let's put our metal things away to one side so we don't get damaged. Make sure we've got all the metal pieces on our surface, because the last thing you want is them to go on the floor and then you're walking around in your bare feet and you end up in A&E because you've got a piece of Coke tin in your foot. Right, so let's have a look. Now this is going to be a bit, because it's bendy, it's a bit awkward, so let's attack it from the top first, shall we? We roughly know where we're going. If in doubt, black marker pen, and then just give it a, as I say, it doesn't have to be spot on at the moment. We can do that later. All we're after is a guide. Put the pen away. Hold it, and then let's get cutting, shall we? Right, that's reasonably straight. Let's just trim this off, shall we? Pull our pieces together, or everything into the centre so we know where they are, and take the whatever we use, masking tape. I've just used some old clear tape that I want to get rid of, that was bought, and when I got it back it was not what I was expecting, and it's hardly been used, and it's been stuck in a drawer, just being used for sticking pieces down together temporarily. This is what happens when you buy things online. You don't really know what they'll get them home, and they are crap. That's why when I ever do showing you anything, I like to show you close up, so you know exactly how big it is, what it does, what it looks like, how big it looks in my hand. You can gauge roughly. I've got sort of medium to large size hands, so you know how big it is. And I've been allowed to do that, rather than just say, well, here it is, this little piece stuck on the big camera screen, and you've got no idea on what it's like. So right, we've done all that there. Once again, now we're just going to take our paper and we're just going to take the sharpness off our, can you see there's still some bits there that are standing up, so I just, there's another bit there, can you see there, there's that bit there, but let's get a coarser grade, shall we? Now that has been split there, which is a shame. So rather than lose a little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go across. That will be used for something else, so I'm not going to throw it away. After all, a certain company would charge you a bloody fortune for that piece. Right, let's take a piece of our soft and then just let's get some. Right, you can see the difference between this is ultra fine and something a little bit coarser. It doesn't matter what we're doing there because we will be putting our alcohol inks and everything with it, so it just gives you a key by taking off some of the paint, the whatever they've used, hot foil on the on the can. We're getting the alcohol inks. We'll now be able to have a key and get into it. Let's just go there, and I don't know if you don't want that coming out. You've got to look at it a piece of art as well. Some bits you'll want to show, some bits you won't. So, anyway, now then, it's curly. We need to get it. No, we don't have to, we just need to help it go the other way. So this is the piece I've done before, just cut it out. This has not been sanded or anything. I've just put it around my glue stick and it's a bit flatter. So all that is that. And then make sure that's tight, and then this has just been left for an hour. So we end up with this. Let's just get this. Sorry for the noise. I know I've gone quiet, so I do apologize. Yeah. I'm just getting these edges smoothed down a bit. we go. There. Now then, give it a wipe. Right then, let's put these away and let's get back to widescreen. There we go. Let's put that there for the time being. That goes there. That goes there. Now then, what are we going to do? Well, I've got my Embosser. Put that there because I want to record that. And where have you gone? Where have you gone? Where have you gone? I've got a sandwich of a plate, the rubber matting that has seen better days. I've got D plate and C plate. Now, there's something I wanted to tell you about how strong the Embosser is. I got my plates jammed a while back, so I phoned up the place where I bought it from and I said, listen, I've had a slight problem, I've got plates stuck and I don't know what to do, and they are jammed as in jammed. So well, to show you how bad it was, I actually try and get them out, I took a hammer to it. Can you see? There. I was banging it with a hammer. And I'm not gentle. I was knocking 10 bales out of it. Anyway, I phoned them up and I said, listen, this is what's happened. Can you help me? And they said, get a rubber mallet. You know, just the hard rubber mallet, and use that just gently to knock 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and gently. Do you know it worked? It took me a bit of time, and I finally got them out, which is the proof is. And would you believe it that the Embosser still works, even though I've literally thrown it onto a bed in frustration because I couldn't get the plates out. Now I'm using this one. This is it's just by a crafting firm. It's a tri-boss, which means that it gives sort of multi-layer, and I thought this would be ideal for putting onto a project. Now I practiced, and because I've got a memory, the side I want to be the decorative is the side that comes up. So I've decided that I don't know, should I work with the Dr. Pepper side, or should I'll work with the plain. So put it down there like that. I'm not going to tape it. Then put the rubber mat in place, which I do need to get a new one. If anyone kind one out there wants to donate one, I'll be gratefully receive it. And then I've got my A plate. Let's plug it in. Hands free, hands free, hands free, hands free. There we go. And okay, thank you. Don't wait for the encore. Dun, 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 dun. Right, no, I'm going to leave it in here for a little bit. I'm not going to show you just yet. Anyway, there we are. Do I trim that? What should I do now? Okay, right. Bye bye. I'll see you next week. It might. I'm joking, honest. Right, for the big reveal, I'll turn it sideways. There we go. How's that? From your Coke, your soft drinks can. That's the other side. It's not come up as much, but if I where's a ink pad that I'm not using? An ink pad I'm not using. There we go. An ink pad I'm not using. This one. Now this is on the reverse side. You can now see why I'm not using it, because it flaps around like washing in the wind, or as someone said, it flaps around like Dorothy's knickers in the tornado. There we go. Let's just grunge this up a little bit. So that is the reverse side. Which, I mean, I know you can't really see it, but that is the correct side. So all we need to do is take our scissors and trim. We can trim this square. Let's get this. So if we put that as our straight line there, that's our straight line. We want as much as we can get, and then pencil. Right, there we go. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to get my alcohol inks out. But as I don't know where they are at the moment, I'm going to pause and then we'll come back. So right. I'm just going to pause, we'll come back. There's the piece of metal that we're working on. I've got my blending solution and I've got a choice of some colours. So let's go with, just like to give them a shake, that's all. I'm not sure which ones have the ball, so right, let's go with let me make sure that that's in place there. Let's go with purple. This should be on. Yeah, purple. And a yellow. And then some couple of drops of that on there just to give it a mix. And then with the purple is quite powerful. I might have put a bit too much on, but once it's dry I can build it up. That's all I'm doing, is I'm just stabbing. You can mush it if you want, but I think you get a much better feel if you just sort of dabble it. Right, that is, I think we need to add more yellow. I think I'll just add some yellow in the centre there, and then a little bit of that, and then just add some yellow. Oh, that's better, the yellow's coming through now. Make sure we get the edges done. And then, for a little bit of thing, take our blending solution and then just a few drops, just to give it that. There we go. I know it's done quickly. Let's just clean this up. Baby wipe, we're out now. I need a cleaner, a wetter one. This is drying up. It takes a bit of time to do. But this is the beauty of the glass, it will clean everything up. So I never throw anything away. There we go. Right, make sure caps are back on. And there we have it. A piece of art that we could put onto a project, onto the base of a card. You could just put that onto your card front with a bit of, use that ribbon stamp across. Happy birthday to a male member of the family. Or you can chop these up, you can then go in to cut them up and use little pieces as part of your project. So anyway, that was today's little video. I hope you've liked it. It's longer than I thought. What I'll do is if I zoom in so you can have a good look around, and then you can see it if I just show you then on how it looks. There we go. So if I was to move that back a bit and get a card front, or just get a, this is the there we go. This is a piece of craft card. Let's go back a bit. This is a piece of craft card. Put that on the front, some text, or that way, possibly chop your card down a little bit so that fits in, but no, or you could even just mount that on the wall as some art in a frame. Okay, right, thanks very much indeed. Hope you've liked it. I hope you also have enjoyed the tour around the place. I've invited you into my home, so hopefully you like it, and hope to see you soon. Right, take care. As I normally say, if there's anybody living next door that's elderly or ill, please knock on the door and just check they're okay. And I know the weather's sort of changed a little bit at the moment, but we don't know what's going to happen, and I'd hate for anyone to, not to have anything. So, oh, and I forgot this, didn't I? Sorry. I've just seen this. You know our dome? It's going to take a bit of time, but fortunately alcohol inks do dry quite quickly. So even, let's put a bit of, just a drop of red in the centre, and then drop of that, and let it do what it needs to do. There we go. If I zoom in, here we are. That is the base of the can. So nothing's thrown away. Just pounce it a little bit. Give a bit of... look what's happening now. Can you see when I'm pouncing and I've actually broken it up? I don't know if that... Can you see that? Right. Can you show you? Oh, I've broken it up by pouncing on it. If I turn this one off, how does that... There you go. It's... I'm trying to keep it in shot. I'm focused. Let's see, come on, Mr. Camera, focus. Give it something to focus on, Alan. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on, you can do it. No, it can't. But I've broken it up by just doing a bit of pouncing. But no, there we are. That's the base of the can. Right. I shall see you later on. Have a good weekend. Happy crafting. And I hope you've enjoyed today's offering. There we go. Hope you've enjoyed today's offering. Right, take care. Bye. Hang on. Bye.